Good morning, YouTube mine lovers.
Good morning.
Tom and Julie here. We are out mine exploring again today, of course. We're at the end of the road here at the wilderness boundary. We're going.
We must go on foot.
Yep, going on foot. We're going to go up this wash right here, and we're going to find a mine over here. We've been to it before, but there's a shaft that we never went down that is supposed to be a 4-level mine, and we weren't prepared to go down the shaft last time we were here, so that's our mission for today. Let's go. Follow Julie. So we haven't even gone about 20 feet from the Jeep, and we see these 3 bottles sitting here. This looks like it's an old syrup bottle, and then there's another. I'm sure somebody set them here. But this looks like this was in that indentation. You can put it back in there. That looks like it's been in there a while. That's been sitting there for some years. And then there's another one, like a peanut butter jar or something on it.
Yeah.
What's the bottom to?
Skippy.
Yeah, that's a Skippy jar.
Skippy.
Look at that. It looked like a peanut butter jar. They were sitting just like that. That's pretty neat. Here we are up near the old mining camp. There were at one time 3 cabins here. I believe these are from the 1910 era. The one up the hill a little ways has been flattened for quite some time. There's one still standing, although it looks like it's starting to come apart. It's a little worse than last time we were here. And then it had a twin right next to it ahead of Julie there that is now down. That happened not that long ago, I think maybe 5 years ago. And this one's starting to come apart. You can see the wind gets after these things and starts peeling the siding off them. Then they lose the rigidity and they start blowing down. See what the other side looks like. Yeah, see, it's starting to come apart. Once the roof comes off, and see how that just peels off. And then here's the other one that's down. All that's left is the platform. This is inside the cabin. The door is still there, kind of. It's on one hinge. And the window is gone. I'm sure there was glass or something in there at one time. Julie's out the other window. Nice view of the mountains out this window, look at that. Kind of cool seeing those miners' cabins. They're not going to be around too much longer, that last one. Fun seeing that glassware too. I believe it was an Aunt Jemima syrup bottle, a Skippy jar, and then I don't know what the other one was. What makes one a bottle and one a jar? Does a jar have a bigger mouth? Bottle have a smaller opening? You wouldn't say a bottle of Skippy. That's looking back at the little cabin. We're above this little thing here. I never did know what this was. I looked at it last time we made a video up this area. I know there was a mill over here. I think the mill was right over this way, a 5-stamp mill. This mine operated in the 1895 era to early 1900s. Julie found a bottle. It's a beer bottle, and at first glance it looks like it's so new that it would be not an old one, but look at the lip on there. There's no threads or anything. Hold it upright. And look at the bottom ones. There's nothing on the bottom, is there?
Number 6.
Oh, number 6.
Yeah.
There's the bulk of the waste rock pile. It runs back this way to where these shafts are. And there was an old head frame here too. It's supposed to be a 4-level mine on a 165-foot shaft. But who knows, it might be completely plugged. We've never been down it. This is the top of the waste pile that Julie's starting on. Yep, that's all waste pile there. And there's the toppled head frame. Well, here we are at the shaft. It's been eroded a little bit since we were here last. We are anchored onto a large, like a 6x8. And that's a little troublesome, that concrete mount for whatever was here. I guess it's part of the head frame, isn't it? That's eroded in it. It's still pretty strong though. It's just not, it's hanging there. We're not going to anchor onto it. It'd be nice to anchor right here, right in here. But this is all still pretty solid. But we're going to go down this other shaft. It hooks into the main one down about 50 feet. And we're going to go down this one and then hook up to that one when we're down below. We're anchored in over there, theoretically. Hopefully the head frame won't come with me when I go down here. Wish me luck, everybody.
Good luck.
Going over a steep edge here. A lot of loose rocks too, which was one thing I'm worried about. We've cleared a lot of them, but we've done a little groundskeeping, or gardening as some people call it. It's going to be a long ascent. A lot of loose rocks and stuff too. Oh well. You wanted to be a mine explorer. So this is where I rappelled down to. It's about 50 feet maybe. The shaft continues down a long ways. This is looking back up where the head frame is, the collapsed head frame. And right here is a drift going this way. And I smell the strong smell of a dead animal. So something must have fallen in over this way. Julie's going to come down to this point and we'll go explore. Well, I see some rocks falling. Julie must be making a move up there. It's the biggest danger of this one so far is loose rocks wanting to fall down upon us from above.
If the rock is coming down.
Got it. Just some little ones. There she is.
Hey.
Hey. You can keep going down if you want to. There's a drift here we can explore though. Good job.
Oh, that goes down the abyss there.
Yeah. Okay, we're off rope. This is open to the outside. It's a big, up on top of that is a big wash. So this a lot of water comes down through here. And I'm not sure where exactly it goes. I guess down there, but it must come out somewhere. So there's a lot of water that moves through here somehow. And then there's a drift over this way, and that's where we're going to go. And there's the stinky animal right there. I couldn't tell what it was. See its hand there?
Oh,
What is that?
I don't know.
It's got long finger bones, doesn't it?
Yeah. that is.
Is it a fox?
It's kind of big for a fox, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't see the skull anywhere. It's long legs though, huh?
Uh-huh.
I don't know what it is. It's kind of a strange drift, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's warm in here.
Yeah.
At the end,
It's like it. It's like the piece.
there's a lot of loose dirt in here.
Yeah.
That's the face.
Okay, good luck.
Okay, let me see if I know it's I can see the bottom.
You can?
I can.
Oh, okay.
It must be plugged off because it's not at 165 feet. All right, here comes Julie. I don't dare look up there, I'll get beamed with something. But I can reach the camera out. Looking good.
Hey, how'd you get over there?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Am I gonna make my way over that way?
Okay, hold on a minute. Do you think you can get from there over to here? Okay, hold on for a second. Can you throw that sling pack over here or not? Okay, easy now. Okay.
I think I can make my way this
Yeah, if you
way.
turn around though. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Now turn around if you can. And you gotta rock climb over this way. You gotta grab on. Yep, you gotta grab there, yeah. You gotta rock climb over this way. And then you gotta get to where you can get up on that. I grabbed onto that track, I think, at one point.
rock is cracking.
I know, the rock's loose. That's why it's good to get out of that shaft as soon as you can. So you're gonna make it, aren't you?
Yep.
Okay, now you might need to give yourself a little slack.
Yeah.
Watch your slack now. Okay, now tie that rope onto that chunk of driftwood there. Okay, we're off rope. This must have been the main area where the skip car was loaded to haul up the shaft, because there's not much below us here. So we're off the shaft. We're going to go to our left as you're going down, and you can see there's some nice colors in the walls here, kind of pastels. And it's a large, height-wise, it's pretty large. It's 15, 20 feet tall in places. Here we come to a stope. It looks like it's been eroded out somehow. Look at the old natural timber there. And there are rail lines here and a pipeline. Let's see what we have here. There's a little crosscut going that way, not real far. And this goes down, not real far. Look at the colors up here. Beautiful pastel colors. Yeah, pretty sketchy along here. You don't want to end up in the hole. A little sketchy. A little sketchy. Oh, here's a big stope up here. Kind of goes all over the place here. Once you get to the track, you got a little more safety. Yeah, because you got track to grab onto if you fall. So it's kind of an interesting stope there, the way they've got this. See, the track is obviously washed out over here.
Yeah.
And then look at the colors. They're pretty spectacular. They're pastel, but they're awfully pretty, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
This was a silver mine. Okay, let's keep going this way.
Okay.
That deer really stinks, doesn't it?
Man, does it stink.
So the air must be coming in here.
Ugh.
Well, now it's dead air again over here.
Yeah.
God, I can see that. Look at their little hanger here. Somebody carved that probably 100 and some years ago for a little vent or wire hanger or something. All right, which way do you want to go?
Look straight.
Make a move. We'll get on with the show here. Kind of muck sheet. It sure enough is, isn't it?
Like it.
Yeah, look at it. Look at how much stuff is on top of that muck sheet. That water must come right down in here, huh?
Yeah.
Boy, look at the minerals again. They're purple, and here's the stall. The rats like it. Yeah, look at that. Now, is this where that water comes through? It must be, huh?
It must, yeah.
But it just rained, so why wouldn't it be wet? This is a crazy mine, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's another muck sheet. Yeah, that just goes that way, not terribly far. See what happens over here. A little backfill here. What do you see?
Stove.
It's hot back here, isn't it? Here, I think so. Like an animal.
Huh?
Okay, it comes into a very hot stove. There's some big drill holes. And that ends over there, not terribly far. There's a rat's nest right there. He's got a nice little cubby. Boy, is it hot in here.
Ooh.
And then there's some minor graffiti. I can't read that either. Huh. I followed it up this way a little ways. I believe this was lead silver, wasn't it, Julie?
Yeah,
1895.
correct.
Kind of interesting. Crazy looking thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a maze of short drifts, stopes. Julie, hold on a second, will you?
Ow!
What was it? Cactus?
Bird.
Is it a rat's nest?
No. There's just some timbers in there.
Alright.
I put my hand in the freaking.
You cut your hand?
No, I got those toilet. A burr.
I thought you got it off.
No, can't do it with one hand. Thanks.
That it?
Yeah.
That wasn't too bad.
No.
Okay, let's go back to the shaft and then we'll go the other way. Oh,
Yeah, the shaft's still that way.
yeah, so we didn't check this out, did we?
No.
It's crazy, the way it goes all over the place here.
Yeah.
Oh, huh. This must be very near the one we just came out of. That's only to our left a few feet. This must get fully flooded at times, huh?
Yeah.
Because there's mud. There's part of a dynamite box. I don't know what kind it is, but there's a dynamite. Was a dynamite box back here. High explosives, dangerous. Oh, this is where the water comes down. There's another little cross cut. So this is where that water comes down. Somehow it all gets down to here. Because this is where the river runs through it. Huh. A little grease swab bucket. And it takes a left here. The water does. Look at that. How many times you see a river going through mine? Okay, the shaft should be to our left. Okay, back to this sketch. Kind of a neat room in it. Really trying to stay out of the stope there. Everything wants to get sucked in there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The tracks and the pipe are all headed that way. So we made it past the sketchy stope. Here we're back to the shaft. A little fresh air. Did that go down?
Yeah, just a little bit. Not bad.
Well, this was an intersection. Oh, cool. So there was track going that way too. You can see the,
Yeah, I can see the face.
and it was going this way. And here's up above us still. There's some timbers hanging up there. Careful, because stuff's falling down from above there.
Let me get over here.
Okay. It goes that way, not real far though. We can go look at it in a second. Let's keep going this way. Just looking straight up. Timbers look like they're just balanced there. Following the track this way. This was a good sized little mine, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Here's more of their hangers. Little wedges that they've made into a small hole. Looks like the tracks curve a little bit to the right. I can't see them. I know they're underneath the mud though. Ooh, they make a hard ride.
Intersection.
Let's follow the tracks.
Okay.
We'll come back and check that out later. There's also a water or an air line that goes this way. Back into this neat pink and purple and colored rock. It's solid. There's not a lot of timbering in here, is there?
No.
It's getting warm again. I see a muck sheet. Means we're getting close. Sure enough. There's a timber. Why is there a timber back here? You timbered something. A lot of, there's a root. There's a lot of debris back here. Oh, that's a rat's nest. Here's the face. Interesting looking rock, isn't it? Okay. Let's go back. We skipped that right. And it looked like there was something back there. I just glanced over there. Everything's caked in mud, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at that pattern to this stuff. Look at this.
Do you want this one?
No. Yeah, that's pretty neat. The minerals there.
You see
It
the
is like a
outline?
work of art.
Yeah.
It's almost like that was sedimentary at one point, even though it's on a vertical wall now. This is the right we skipped, so let's take that. Oh, it's a barrel that was down here.
Oh.
Full of what? Upside down.
No, it's upside down.
Okay, let's go around it. Sounds like it's empty. I guess this gets a lot of visitors. That was a ladder. And what's ahead of you? Why was there a need for a ladder? Nothing?
I mean, there's some other wood there, other parts of the ladder, looks like.
There's a big natural timber. Yeah, there's more parts of a ladder there. It's amazing how much soft material, fine material is covered in over this stuff. Oh, look at that was a track tie. See the
Yeah.
spikes?
Thanks.
Little railroad spikes.
Yeah, where's all this stuff washing in from?
I don't know. It's amazing, isn't it? Unless it's from when they blast. I know that makes a lot of powder sometimes. Okay. Amazing pastel colors. I wonder why this is here.
An odd spot for it, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of cool seeing the tracks.
Tracks in the mud, yeah. There's a hole in the wall up there.
Yeah.
And then these sketchy timbers right over your head just are sitting there. So I wouldn't spend too much time there. These timbers were pinned into something. Did we go that way? We didn't go that way, did we?
No.
Okay. More track ties here. You can see the old spikes in there. And here was the piece of track switch. This tapered end there.
That's it.
Yep, that's it. Look at the, do you have your UV light with you?
No.
Look at the, what are those, calcite crystals? Okay, we're back to the shaft where we started. All right, you be careful going up.
Sounds good. Time begins the long ascent. The first step's always rough. He's like Spider-Man.
Except I gotta get my foot roof on.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit to get going there.
Yeah, it sure does.
Up and away.
You see Julie down there? There she is. Here she comes. I bet she's getting tired.
Hard when you're swinging all around.
It's hard when it wants to suck you to one side, and
Yeah. Once you bank you in there.
I know. There she is. Back from the depths. Yeah, you finally got to a ledge.
Yay.
Almost. Well, here's the aftermath. We both made it back up. We had a few problems. I had to redo the anchor once I got up because it was pulling us the wrong way. Well, with the beautiful scenery in front of Julie, we're going to sign off for today. We hope you guys enjoyed the Explorer. We appreciate you watching. And we will see you on our next adventure.